What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Jackson. Let us
A rare visitor in these times, but you are most welcome to join me in my meditations. Yes, you do. I can sense from here the discord in your thoughts, and your unwelcome observer. You seek to ward off your senses. A rare visitor in these times. Yes, you seek to ward off your senses to this menacing presence. Yes, I can see why. You endanger all those around you. Truly, there is no end to the mysteries and tragedies on the Isle of Aeternum. Perhaps I can help you restore harmony. But first, you must find the center. Come, relax and calm the torrent of your mind. I will explain. Your battle against the physical forces of evil has honor. But the real struggle is the battle of the mind. Consider the burdens weighing on your companions. The internal assault this island wages against them. Aeternum is not just a place, you see. It is a state of being, and it will scar your soul unless you choose to change. Attachments to the past become a prison. Only balance can transform that prison into a refuge. As warden to the souls caught in your sphere, you must defend against the shadows darkening their hearts. Create the island of calm within their storm. Because on this island, where time stretches thin to no horizon, your soul too will be stretched thin, a shadow in the dark. Become the light you have inside. For you are not just in Aeternum. Aeternum is in you. Your sense of self is in disarray. A weakness that this intruding influence is exploiting to enter your thoughts. You must learn to balance the vital essences of your being. Focus them through an inner calm, your heartbeat, as though music. Consider these three gongs. How new sounds can resonate within you. Can you cause them all to sing at once? Go, try, and listen.
Another old fool you hope will protect you, but your efforts are wasted. I see. Wait. What? You.
Very good. Not so easy, is it? But did you only focus on those objects? Or did you understand the meaning behind the actions? Your mind and body and spirit are all connected. Like the gongs. If one is in disharmony, then all will fall into discord. But when they are in harmony, you will have the strength to keep the unwelcome observer out of your mind. As long as you maintain your balance, your mind will be a temple she cannot enter. Take this lesson and return to your allies.
Hold on! What are you thinking coming this way? I finally find a spot of safety, and you come waltzing in, eyes wide open. You got her out of your head? After all this time, that's got to be a relief. I get a headache just thinking of that woman. Yeah, and the corrupted are in this land full force. We've got our work cut out for us. Glad you're back to share the load. Lucky for you, your pal Grace has an eye for places to duck and hide, and I found a spot as safe as can be hoped for. They're west up into the hills, at a fine spot by an overhang. I've just been scouting out the area for corrupted. There's a wee force of the Crimson Bastards infesting the shrine up ahead. We'll have to be wary of them. Now that's what a fine first mate would say. Reminds me of when we first met, it does. A long row between there and here. Say, while you're mopping up, maybe you could snatch some supplies too. We're running lean. I'll meet you at camp.
Disguising the tents will make us a little less exposed, but I still don't like this place.
I didn't expect to see you back among us so soon. Does this mean you found Shen and dispelled the Tempest's spying? Truly, that is a relief to hear. Like birdsong after a miserable storm. I hope that boosts the Soul Warden's spirits. The hope and drive we had at Aeternum seems impossible to recreate. Everyone is despondent, particularly Yash. I am not unsympathetic. I worry too. For my friends and for my Empress. With your return, I feel I should search for her. To the temple, if it has not fallen. I will return as soon as I can. Meantime, I hope you and Grace cheer up the others.
So Sun's finally setting out to search for her precious Empress. Don't get me wrong, we could use allies right now. But I have doubts. Not like we're coming off a lucky streak. And the mood around here, I've attended livelier funerals. We do. I know grim. I've robbed graves before, and let me tell you, that's grim. At least there was some loot in it though. I got one idea at least. Still have that poor torn flag. Maybe you could stitch it back together, mend it all up. Here you are, but maybe sewing it's not enough. I think it needs to be a grander gesture, like not a flag, but a banner.
Is that a flag from Aeternum? The symbol of the Soul Wardens. Not long ago, I was so inspired by that. With this, no offense, but the stitching is rough. And the scorch marks. It's hard not to think of Eunice. This is exactly how he was. Scarred and broken, yet dauntless. Fighting until there was no fight left. We do. I do. What a fool I've been. The true measure of heroes is how they act when hope is lost. We are few here, but there are many Soul Wardens in Great Cleave. We still have some fight left in us, don't we? Yes, I will rally the Wardens to the north. Thank you. I feel better now. I will return with more Wardens.
Yash is stepping more lively. The winds are shifting. I have good news. Empress Zhou Taiying has not fallen. The corrupted have conquered much, but the Empress and her dynasty forces hold the town, the monastery, and the shipyard. That is another question. The Empress is a complex woman with many concerns. I did not see her directly. It will be better if you speak to the Empress. I managed to arrange an audience through her handmaid. You must prepare. An audience with the Empress requires humility, a strong mind, an open heart, and you should bring a gift. I suggest a tea. That is the custom and she's fond of it. Bring that to the Empress and she will hear you out. Yes, be on your guard. More dynasty warriors fall corrupted by the hour. The Empress's defenses are tested every day.
You are welcome in Ebonscale Reach, Soul Warden.
I have heard news of your deeds. Is that a gift you bring for me? Thank you. You are humble and kind to honor our customs. May our meeting bring peace under the heavens to our peoples. My handmaiden tells me your order has suffered much from the corrupted. And so it is with Ebonscale as well. My people suffer greatly, and I fear hope is dimming within their hearts. They may even doubt if their Empress rules yet. That would seem to be prudent, yes. But first, I must impose on you for a favor far more precious than any gift. To reassure my people I remain their watchful Empress, we must ring the celestial bell. But corrupted have taken the temple. That is my request, but be cautious. My Imperial Guard found the temple impenetrable. May fortune be with you, Soul Warden. All of Ebonscale now hears the ringing of the celestial bell. Surely Aeternum too hears its song. I thank you. You have proven yourself a capable, honorable, and worthy friend to Ebonscale, and an enemy to the corruption. That would be expected, of course. But as is often the case in political matters, there is complexity to contend with. Before you judge me, read this book of poetry that tells of my history. And my throne stolen. I sailed from my homeland in exile, dreaming of a new home for my people and my unborn child. While so many have trouble adjusting to this island, my people took to Ebonscale Reach. It was a rebirth of a lost dream, and we flourished. And my son thrived. On the eve of his adulthood, a strange sickness overcame him, and I could only watch. Prayers, curatives, rituals, wise counsel. There is nothing I did not try. That's when the whispers began. I vowed to find a way to breach the storm wall. My intuition said that would save him. Every attempt failed, and with each failure, my people's suffering increased. Long have I known of the young upstart, but only now have I accepted her invitation to listen. My mother raised no fool, and yet, I admit to you, Isabella's bargain is not unreasonable. The fleet is now ready to set sail. Yet my balance falters. Upon the edge of a step I know I should not take. And so, my plight. Isabella presses upon my wisdom, while the corruption manipulates my desperation. They are strong. I would be stronger. But ever I hear these whispers, I am doing everything I can to resist. My options are fleeting. Your candor is refreshing after Isabella's deceitfulness, but that does not change the facts, nor the suffering of my child. Centuries have withered away as I indulged false hopes for a cure to my son's condition. What can you offer? After so many disappointments, to entertain such a fantasy would require a leap of blind faith. For the sake of my people, I will delay my decision for the time being. But know that the hours of my patience grow short. I know you travel with Sun Fuchun, who failed in similar efforts in the past. Perhaps this can be her redemption. I will withdraw to the monastery to purify my spirit and await word of your efforts. Though I fear they will prove futile.
Court whispers do not travel far under Empress Zhou's rule, but Ling Yun has whispered to me. You seek to heal Liang? Then you choose to shoulder a burden the weight of which you are wholly ignorant. That is no insult. I am impressed. I gave my heart, mind, and soul to this same effort when I served the Empress. It was a tragedy of decades. Yes, though with a heavy heart. Prince Liang has never been far from my thoughts, but I have suppressed any hopes. During my time studying the Angry Earth in Brightwood, and more recently Eden Grove, I thought of one new possible cure.
There is a chance the elemental shrines here are linked in some primal fashion. Gather elements and I will test this hypothesis.